খবৰৰ ষ্টেডিয়ামত খেলখন জিকাৰ পাছত টিম ইণ্ডিয়াৰ সহঅধিনায়ক ৰাহুলে সংবাদমেল সম্বোধন কৰিছিল আৰু এই মুহূৰ্তত আমি শুনে দৰ্শকসকলক এই সংবাদমেলত তেওঁ কি কৈছিল সেয়া শুনাব খুজিছোঁ।
Yeah, that effort's been there for the last 10-12 months, I think, since the last World Cup. It's something that we've consciously tried to do as a team, and we've done it whenever we've gotten the opportunity. And that's something that we took back, and that was our learning. So we're trying to do that, and we've done that quite a lot of times now. I think anything comes. Yes, there is a certain gift that all of us have gotten since birth. I think that's why we're all playing for the country, and we've gotten this far because there is certain talent, or naturally there are certain things that we've gotten, but we've obviously trained really hard from the time we played cricket, and something that I've practiced quite a lot, and it's nice to see when it comes off in the game, and it's I mean,
is it instinctive?
It is. I think it is. I mean, it's T20 cricket. You have to try to hit sixes. You have to get yourself in positions where you can try to hit sixes, and I try to do that, and then react to the ball. And when bowlers are bowling 145, there's not much time to see the ball, react. You just, it is a bit of instinct, and it is a lot of practice and a lot of hard work over the years. So yeah. Yes, that was the demand of this innings. When you're batting first, obviously you give yourself a couple of overs, try to assess the conditions, see what are the shots you can play, and you talk to your partner, you see, sort of give yourself a target as to this might be a par total on this pitch, and you try and play according to that. And while batting first, like his previous question as well, we've always tried to be more aggressive and take a lot of risks, and that was what was needed from me today, and I tried to do that, and I think it was happy that it came off today. See, I think overall there's as a team there's a lot we need to get better at, and not just us, as every other team as well. Just before the World Cup, there are things that you experiment. You want to see what works for certain individual, what works for a certain team, and these are great opportunities for teams to experiment, or to try and see what really works for them. And yes, I mean, end of the day, a win is a win. We'll take it, but again, there are a lot of learnings, like you said. Just because we got 237 doesn't mean there are the batting group. There's no room to improve. There's a lot of room to improve for batters as well. The same way there's a lot of room for bowlers to get better. I mean, just 2 days back they got the team all out for 106, and today they went for runs. It's also you have to take into consideration the conditions, the pitch. There's a little bit of dew. It's a really humid place, so it's hard for bowlers to grip, and when the batters are in that mindset where you're chasing 240, batters are going to smash every ball, so it becomes a little bit difficult for a bowler to execute what he wants. But that's our learning, that's our challenge, and as we play more games, as we grow as a team, that's something that we talk about, and as individuals they really try hard at practice and in nets. One skill wins you games. Okay, just because we got 237 doesn't mean the batters won the game. It's always a team effort. The batters have to do their job, the bowlers have to do their job. Having said that, yes, there is there have been games that the bowlers have done exceedingly well in a format like this.
আৰু ইফালে টিম ইণ্ডিয়াৰ সমান্তৰালকৈ দক্ষিণ আফ্ৰিকাৰ টিমটোৱে সংবাদমেল সম্বোধন কৰিছিল, আৰু দক্ষিণ আফ্ৰিকাৰ হৈ সংবাদমেল সম্বোধন কৰিছিল ডেভিড মিলাৰে, আৰু ডেভিড মিলাৰে কালি অনুষ্ঠিত হোৱা খেলখনত সংগ্ৰহ কৰিছিল 106 ৰান।
It was obviously a lot to get. We needed 240, so I think it was just about trying to bat as clearly as we could with Quinny, just try and form some sort of partnership. And kind of see where the game unfolds, later on in the game. If we had to go, but we kind of took our time and a little bit. But I think the partnership at that stage was probably a little bit more important, which we did, and we got pretty close at the end. So was a little bit disappointing to get the loss. Yeah, I mean we didn't bat well the previous game. I think we didn't start too well this game, but we managed to get a really good partnership and put on a competitive game at the end of it. But if we have to be harsh on ourselves, with our bowling department, they were really good the previous game, extremely good. And tonight they were just slightly off in a few areas, but if we can just combine those two with the batting and bowling, I think we've got a formidable team that we've been building over the last year and a half. So it's just trying to, align the bowlers and batters at the same game. But saying that, I mean, there was over 400 runs on the game. So, I don't want to be too harsh with the bowlers, but I think they were a little bit of lack of execution at times. But I mean, a few areas that we can work on, but it is still leading up to the World Cup, so there's still time. Yeah, I think we've built up a really good squad over the last year and a half, and we get on really well with each other. We've linked in nicely, got great partnerships. We've won a lot of series in the last year, and to have lost the series tonight was obviously very disappointing. But like I said, I think in the past we've really competed well, and tonight I think we at least can walk away with our heads held high. But it still is disappointing losing the series. So I think it's just about competing, staying in the game at all times. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stories in the past with one being Australia not doing too well before the World Cup, and in the World Cup they end up winning. So I don't think it's too much to worry about. Like I said, there's a few areas that we can work on, and I think that will always be the case. Like I said, if we're competing in every ball and every game and giving ourselves the best chance to win, that's all we can really ask for. So, like I said, we've built a really good squad over the last 18 months, and we're feeling really confident with a lot of our areas. It's a great feeling, to be honest, but I have played the most games in T20, so it's